Hey, what is going on, guys? This is the SS Ultimate Goku back with another video. And today I'm going to be talking about some unfortunate things in the chain reaction of Avatar The Last Airbender movie being leaked, Legends of Aang. Um, so, for anybody who hasn't seen my videos on this matter, we are about almost a month into the leaks of the Avatar The Last Airbender, or I'm sorry, the Legends of Aang Avatar The Last Airbender movie. This movie, Legends of Aang, was unfortunately leaked about almost a month ago now, and we still really haven't heard any major updates on what is going on in terms of trailers, some, changing courses to do something new to the movie or do some alterations. We haven't heard anything about that as of right now. We're almost a month into the leak. And again, the movie isn't supposed to officially come out until October 9th on streaming service on Paramount Plus. So because of that, we still don't really know exactly what the future holds because of. However, we have some more unfortunate news to report, and that is that we are starting to see illegal DVD and Blu-ray copies of the leaked movie being put on eBay for sale. Now, these are obviously not official copies. They are clearly bootlegs. And what we're seeing here, guys. Not that one. All right. So, this is what we're seeing here, guys. These are not official. Oh, that's a poster. I'm sorry, but these are posters. That's fine. All right, these are all these are all posters that are coming up. So I think eBay has updated the thing so you won't see them first. Um, but these right here, these Regent free Blu-rays, is I don't even think there's as many copies on the page now after refreshing as they used to be. So it seems like eBay might be taking a lot of these things down, which is good because I earlier I had seen more copies, and I think there's also some other third-party shopping sites that are also selling these as well. Um, but yeah, I mean these are not. I want to reiterate anything you see like this is not official. There is no official, as of right now, Blu-ray or DVD versions of the movie that have been officially released. These are coming from China, which, China is known for releasing a lot of bootleg copies of things. So you can see on the display here they have, just using the poster artwork that has been released. So they're just, cheap burn copies most likely. But apparently they are being sold. People are buying them. And again, this is not going to Avatar Studios. This is not going to Paramount. Like, this is once again more money that Paramount is losing because of the movie being leaked online. So that is what I wanted to bring up. It's really a bad situation. It's gotten worse now. And we still haven't really heard anything. We really haven't heard anything from Paramount in terms of the future status of the movie, Avatar Studios. We haven't heard anything. It's like doormat. It's like they're trying to pretend that nothing happened, even though we know it happened. The only thing that we have seen them really focus on right now is that they trying to get the guy responsible for the leak put in jail. So the guy who leaked the movie on Twitter, originally the first two scenes before the whole movie got leaked. He was from Singapore, and he leaked the movie. And he got arrested. Paramount pursued legal actions in Singapore, and he's facing 7 years and 500 or was a $50,000 fine of money. It could be both or one. But 50,000. I don't even know if that 50,000 goes to the studio too, by the way, or even if it does, that's not really enough to justify the movie, because obviously the movie has lost a lot more than 50,000 or 50,000. So a $50,000 fine, which I'm sure he can't afford. But a $50,000 fine is not gonna do anything to recoup the lost wages and profits that they could have gotten from this movie. So now we're seeing these things on DVDs. We're seeing I think someone had even said when I was looking it up that there was possible other language fan dubs that were being produced from the leak movie. So there's a lot of things that are now coming on the aftermath of this Avatar movie that has been leaked. Also, to clarify from my last Avatar video about the guy who originally leaked the movie on Twitter, or leaked the first two scenes and then leaked the other thing later on, the movie later on. That guy is actually not an Avatar fan, which I'm actually happy to know that he's not an Avatar fan. Apparently, this guy that leaked the movie, he just didn't care, which, it is what it is. The guy's a piece of shit. But he also apparently, this isn't his first time leaking things. I have since found out this guy from Singapore actually leaked a bunch of things when he was a teenager from the NFL's Twitter account. He had apparently hacked the NFL's National Football League's Twitter account when he was a teenager, allegedly. And he got probation for that because he was a teenager at the time. Now he is an adult. Again, this was back in 2018. So this guy is more of like a grifter, it seems like, than an actual fan. I don't know why Singapore weren't harsh on him years ago. Like probation clearly probably. I mean, if that was done in the United States, I think, when computer stuff is involved with hacking and stuff, like they're more they crack more down on that, even if you are a teenager. So I was really surprised to hear about that. But yeah, so his little cringe ass comment about Toph, it kind of makes sense now since he doesn't seem to actually know what the know what Toph was about in the franchise. So Yeah. So that's a little update on that whole thing. But the DVD Blu-ray thing, I mean, this is really bad, man. Like, I mean, so with the DVDs and Blu-rays being unofficially put out there for people to buy, um, which I know some people are like, well, they might be low quality. Consumers don't give a fuck about that. They want to see it on DVD and Blu-ray, and you know what? Like, it's clear they're buying them. They're buying these copies. 25 $20 a pop, or I think it was said like 15. I mean, even 15. I mean, they're making, which I think these Blu-rays, right? These Blu-rays, these unofficial copies, all right, the guy's selling the set for like 50 $17 for them, which I guarantee you the Paramount would have wanted to sell them for much, much more than that. They probably would have been like $25 a pop, or 21-ish, I would say, for an official release. And they're selling them like $15 a pop, and they're not even the official release. That's not what. That's not going to be good for business. So, yeah, this is bad news for Avatar in as a whole right now. Um, there's a lot of things being tossed around of what's going on behind the scenes that we have no idea what Paramount, because we haven't heard anything come out by Paramount other than them charging this guy who leaked the movie. But I think there's going to be some type of pike going down behind the scene. I think there's got to be something going on behind the scenes of them, whether they're disbanding Avatar Studio or they're having it go back to Nickelodeon, having to go to Nickelodeon's animation studio, which honestly at this point I think would actually be a good thing. Even though I know Nickelodeon screwed things up with Korra, I know, I get it. I know people are pissed about that, but just think about it for a second, guys. What has Avatar Studio done since they were formed? Next to nothing. We've now heard reports that Mike and Brian wanted to make major changes to Netflix, and that's not been denied, by the way. Mike and Brian never came out once and flat out denied the story. Like I was waiting. Still to this day, Mike and Brian have not denied the rumors about them making major changes in the Netflix series that don't coincide with their original series, because it was supposed to be a retelling. So that is something to worry about. That if we look at this strategically, I mean, they might be changing. They might be changing course, and they might be giving it back to Nickelodeon, have Nickelodeon be more involved in it again. Um, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, because I don't know the current state of Nickelodeon's animation department at this point. But I just know that I just don't know if this Avatar Studio thing is feasible. We don't really know that much about Havens other than the concept stuff that we've heard already that we talked about on this channel. So there's no new real information about Avatar Havens, or whenever that's going to come out. So we haven't heard anything about that. We haven't heard any new statuses about new movies, that were originally going to come out after this Aang movie. And now we're seeing DVDs be leaked, bootleg DVDs being leaked on eBay. Okay, based on the leaked version of the movie being released. So there's just so many problems with what's going on in Avatar Studio. I seen someone suggest, I seen another YouTuber suggest that maybe they should bring back the OG voice actors and make like a second version of the movie where you have the original movie voice actors and then the OG voice actors coming back to do it, to do another copy of the movie, which wouldn't take that long for voice acting and stuff like that. I think that's very unfeasible at this point because, I mean, like, why would you do that? I mean, I know most people wanted the original voice actors to come back, myself included, but are you really just going to get back the main cast and then, oh yeah, for like the new villains and stuff like that, we're just going to keep the voices the same? You know what I'm saying? I mean, obviously, Aang's voice actor can't do the voice anymore. I don't. He doesn't even voice act anymore. I mean, yes, there are a bunch of voice actors that have stated in the past that they would love to come back. Jessica Flowers can still be tough. There are a lot of people that can come back and still do those. Zuko can still do his voice, obviously. Or Dante Bosco. Dante Bosco can still do his voice as Zuko. But it's just I don't think that's really feasible. I mean, I hope it is. I mean, I hope I'm wrong, and I would love for them to come back and do like another version, another dubbed version of Avatar would be cool. Because that would add more depth and it would make more people interested in seeing the movie. Because obviously a bunch of people have already seen the movie now. But I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think that's gonna happen. The director of the movie made it clear about that they want characters to be the same ethnicity as their voice actors are, which I think is stupid, by the way, because we would never have that same discussion when it comes to anime. For anime, we would never say, "Oh yeah, we can't have Steve Blum as Spike Spiegel anymore because Steve Blum is not Asian," right? We would never hear that in anime. Okay, that's why I think this whole ethnicity casting thing is stupid. Because we would never hear that discussion in anime, so why are we discussing it in cartoons? Okay, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like I say that all the time. Would Steve Blum be recasted for an Asian voice actor as Spike Spiegel if they made a new Cowboy Bebop? No. So why is this discussion? That's what I'm saying. Like they don't do it in anime. They don't do this in anime. So why are they doing it in cartoons? Okay, that is my problem with this whole authenticity casting thing that they're doing in cartoons, because they don't do this in anime. This is factual. They do not do this in anime. Okay, so for anime dubs. So why do they do it in cartoons? I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. There's nothing that people can tell me that would explain the justification. Because I still don't grasp it. Like I don't grasp how is it different from an anime to a cartoon for them to be authentic castings, but when we see anime characters, 90% of them are Asian characters, right? In anime, but we never have complaints about, dubbed actors, voice actors having to all be Asian, for the characters. That's just the thing I don't get when we discuss this topic. And I wish people would really explain this more to the people's logics about this, because it just doesn't seem like it gets through anymore to people. But yeah, guys, that's what I wanted to explain. This is really a tough situation about what they're going to do, what statements, because I just can't see how Paramount is going to hold out until October to not to try and do the Men in Black, forget device, right? Because that's what it feels like the Paramount Plus or Paramount is trying to do, is they're trying to do the beam on the Men in Black with Will Smith, right? Where you forget about everything. You can't do that. The internet is forever. They try to take this stuff down, but it's been distributed to all these other websites that are illegally posting it. You're never gonna get it away. It's never gone. It's in the stratosphere. Multiple people have downloaded it now. It's there now. There's just no, and Paramount's doing nothing. They are doing nothing about this other than charging the guy who originally leaked it. Okay? That's the only thing they have done so far. Only good thing they've done so far. So far, everything else, we are almost a month into the leaks and still nothing. This has got to be something. You can't go the whole summer. You cannot be going into the whole summer not addressing this. Now you got profits being lost from DVD and Blu-rays because of eBay and other third-party shopping sites that are selling them, okay, through third parties. So now you're getting people that are selling illegal copies and are, getting them that way. So now, once again, you're losing more profits. So on top of losing profits from the movie being leaked, from home media now, unofficial home media releases being released, no theater money, because I already explained this in my last video. Theater money is out of the question because they cannot put it in the theater unless they plan on bringing it in 2027. And delaying it another year until 2027, which they can't. They can't delay it until 2027 because the movie's been out already. The movie has been, unfortunately, unofficially out already. They would have to move another movie that they're putting out this year to put that in. And I don't even know what the slate is for Paramount this year for when it comes to movies. But that would be the only way they could do that. They're not going to do that. There's no slots that they could put Aang in, A Legend of Aang in, to put in for the movie theaters this year. It's just not happening. I know people want it to go in the theaters now because they say that's the only way Paramount can make money from it now. It's unrealistic because of the timing and because they made the decision for it not to be in the movie theater last year, which I ranted about last year when it first was announced. So that's unrealistic. That's just not going to happen, guys. It's not in the cards. I'm sorry. It's not in the cards. I'm just going to say right now to people, do not buy these DVDs. Do not buy these bootleg DVDs because they are unofficial. That's the only thing I can really say. Don't buy them. Report them. Get them off of eBay. I think some of them have been wiped out because I remember there being more on eBay than that. So just keep wiping them out, guys. They're not, it's not something you should do. You should get it official when it comes out on October. But yeah, guys, that's what I'm talking about. Let me know what you guys think. Comment, rate, if you like this video, my videos, please subscribe, hit the notification bell for this content. Thank you. And that's what I got. I am the Ultimate Goku moderator. Peace. Also, make sure to, besides my YouTube channel, to follow the Twitch, the Instagram, and I do have a Discord link in the description where we discuss various topics, including this one here. Now I'm out. Peace.